What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're new, consider subscribing. If you enjoy this video, hit that like button for me. It really does help the channel to grow, and I appreciate all of your support. Alright, today we're going to take a look at the Twosun TS180. This knife was sent to me by my buddy Julio for the next knife sale, and it has light signs of use, very light signs of use. I can see little use marks on the scale here. These are burlwood scales, and there's a couple minor marks on the blade itself. Need to wipe it down a little bit at the moment though. Let me wipe that down real quick. Has my fingerprints all over it at the moment. There we go. So there's a couple fingerprints down there, but yeah, it looks like it's been lightly carried. There's a couple marks on the blade here where it's cut through a couple things, and a couple marks on the show side scale here where it's, I don't know, it's bumped something in Julio's pocket maybe, but overall it's in excellent condition. As far as functionality and everything, this knife would make a great user knife because it's really ergonomic. It's got a really thick handle, which makes it extremely comfortable in hand. With the shape of it, yeah, it's really comfortable in hand. Lots of access to that liner lock, and the liner lock itself is chamfered. It's buttery smooth to unlock. Buttery smooth action too on the ceramic ball bearings, and also has ceramic ball detent. Right hand tip up pocket clip only. Two-tone finish on the blade. You got vertical grinds on the flat grind, and then black on the flats, and then you get the vertical grinds on the swedge. Liners and everything else are black. A black G10 backspacer. Very simple construction. All T8 hardware. Yeah, and this one is number 233. Tepe likes to number all of his knives. Let me give you some size comparisons real quick, and we'll wrap this one up. Here is the Urban EDC Supply F5.5, which is kind of a chunkier knife, but it's not as chunky as this, not quite that chunky. Here's the Wiha 3. Closer, the Wiha 3 is almost identical in length to it. Here is let's do the sheepdogs. The mini sheepdog, I think it's going to kind of land right in the middle of the two sheepdogs. You just say it, not spray it, Jamie. I'm spraying it. Here's the regular sheepdog. Yeah, it's going to land right in the middle of those two. And it's even thicker than the regular sheepdog. I'm trying to think of a knife I have here that's as thick as this is. She's got some junk in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? She's got a bit of a badonkadonk on her. Actually, here's a good knife that will, two good knives that'll probably be closer in thickness, although they're longer. The Griptilian and the RSK. But let's hold this up here. Check the thickness. Yeah, that's much closer, much closer in thickness there. It's a little bit thicker than the RSK, but not by too much. How about the Griptilian? Yeah, probably about the closest. These are very contoured, so is this. I think in the middle they're going to be almost the same thickness, really close. Although I think this is still a little bit thicker. What else can we do here for a comparison? How about the Twosun TS180? Quite a bit thinner and longer than the TS180. Let's do a penguin. It's kind of a thicker knife, but yeah, it's got a full scale thickness on a penguin. As far as length goes, almost identical in length to a penguin. Let's do, how about the 6-leaf SL11? Haven't pulled that one out in a while. Another great front flipper. That's OEM by Twosun. Great knife for the money, guys. That one right there. Unbelievable deal for that knife. Let's do some Spydies. Here's the Yojimbo 2. It's quite a bit shorter than the Yojimbo 2. I'll leave this one out for now. Here's the Manix 2. Again, it's going to be quite a bit shorter. The Manix 2 is a big knife. Hard to believe they make an XL version of that knife. It's already extra large for me. Here's the pair of 3. I think this is probably going to be the closest in size with the Spydercos. Yeah. Lengthwise, almost identical. Handle shape, not similar, but more close to what this is. Obviously, blade shape and everything's very different. And it's a lot thicker than any of these Spydercos. Yeah, I think that'll give you guys a good idea on the size of it. It's a chunker for sure, but it makes it really ergonomic, makes it feel really good in hand. Has great action. I struggle because of the arthritis in my knuckle to get to the spidey flick here, but I can do it. It's just not easiest for me. If you don't have problems bending your finger, it's not going to be an issue for you. It's not really an issue for me all the time. Just sometimes I bend it, just doesn't want to quite go that far. But honestly, I wouldn't use that anyway with this knife. The front flipper is so good. That's all I would use with this knife more than likely. Yeah. Has a lighter detent. It's not a bad detent. It's just a little on the light side. But that's generally the case with a lot of front flippers. They are a little lighter in the detent to make them more fidgety. And this one's very fidgety. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. If you have any questions, comment below. If this is one you've been looking to add to your Twosun collection, keep an eye out for the next knife sale. It will be available. MSRP and these are like $74. This one will not be $74. It will be well below that. I'll let you know the price of that during the sale. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and I will see you on the next one.